So today we're going to go over Teams in Microsoft Teams, what it is, how it works, how you can create new teams within an organization or channels that are kind of a step below Teams. So you can see I have the Microsoft Teams program open on my computer. This isn't the web version. This is the actual downloaded program on my Windows computer. But if you're using the web version just in your web browser, it's going to look pretty similar and work pretty similar to this. So you really shouldn't see any differences. So as you can see, we are here in the Activities tab at the top. But what we're going to go over is the Teams part here. So if we jump over into Teams, you can see in this organization, I have two teams set up. So the main organization, you can see this is the general one. And within a team, you can see a couple of different things here and do a couple of different things here. First is at the top, you can see this is just some of the general information, the name of the team and everything like that. You can post, which is the tab we're on now, which we'll go over in a second. You can go to the Files tab. So if people have uploaded and added files or anything, they will pop up in this tab. And we'll go over how you can add stuff. So like here, you can create a new document or folder or something like that. You can create a new Word document. So if you click on that, you can create a full new Word document. And it's basically, if we give it a second here, going to open up Word and you can start typing the document and everything. Can be a little slow to load sometimes, but that's okay. But you can see you get all the same things you kind of do in Word are here. So you can just go ahead and fully create a new document. Let's jump back here by using the back arrow. So you can also upload. So if you have, a file or something saved on your computer, you can click upload. You can do files or full folders. We'll just do a file as an example. You can see here, and you can go ahead and find the file just like you normally would. Click on it, click open, and it'll go ahead and upload it. You can see it's done now, and you can see it's now here. And you can sync, copy links, download any of these files. You can do a few things. You can see who it's been modified by, when it's been modified, the name of the file, things like that. You can sort it by different types of documents up here in the top right. And so anyone who's a part of this general where is that setting team within Microsoft Teams can go ahead and access these files. They can download them, look at them. They can edit some of them and things like that. So you can put, general documents and information and stuff in here so people can access them if they need to. So that's kind of the main two tabs that you're going to be using up here are posts and files. So we're actually going to go back to posts. And you can see here anyone who's a part of this team can go ahead and click new conversation, and you can type just whatever you want and post it here, and everyone in this team will be able to view it. You can also upload a file or attach a file if you want to from multiple different sources or just from your computer here. So I can just send a message, and it'll just show up here, kind of like a Facebook wall, right? People can reply to it. They can start their own new conversations and things like that. Also from here, you can add more people to this team if you need to, which we'll go over in a minute. You can create more channels, which are basically subcategories of the team. Which we will also go over in a minute, or open the frequently asked questions, which when you do that, you'll kind of see a bunch of information to kind of help you out and learn more how to do some of this stuff. We're going to jump back to the Teams tab. Also from this page, you can start a meeting with everyone in this team. And if you click on that, you'll see you'll get the video interface to kind of go ahead and pop up. You can turn your camera off. You can use, what computer audio do you want to use? Which microphone do you want to use? If you don't have an external microphone hooked up to your laptop or anything, it'll just use the one built in. Or if you have room audio, or you cannot use your audio or anything like that. And then you just click join now and other people can come and join the meeting. You can also change the name of the meeting at the top. Now you can see over here in my Teams bar, I have the main general team here, but I also created our own team here. So I created a new team. So if I click on that, I can go to the general section, the general channel of that team, which looks very similar to what we were in. Or I can go to the other sub-channels I've made in this team. So these are kind of subcategories, but they're called channels. So you can break a team up into channels to help organize things a little bit more if you want to. So we're going to go over how to create a team, which is down here at the bottom. Now, you may not have access to be able to create teams depending on how your company has this set up. But if you do, that's kind of nice. So if you hit join or create team, we're going to hit create team. You can also search for teams here and join them if that's what you need to do. So if you need to join a team, you can search up here and find them, which it's not going to find that team because I'm already a part of it. But you can search and join them that way, but we're going to create a team. And there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can see you have these different options. You can use what works best for you. But we're just going to do it from scratch. But you can create your team from a Microsoft Office 360 group that you already own, or there's a few other, options here or templates that you can go ahead and use if you want to. We're going to create from scratch. This can be public, so anyone in your organization can join it. They just have to go here and search for it like we kind of just did, and they can join it. Or you can say people need permission to join it, which basically means you have to invite them. So we're just going to go ahead and do the public one for now. And we're going to go ahead and just give it a name. And then down here, you can put what this, team is about. You can give it a description so people will know what it is and whether they want to join it or not. Hit create. So you can see nice work. We went ahead and created it, and now it's going to ask us if we want anyone to join. So even though this is a public one we made, people can go and join it on their own. But if we want to go ahead and just start inviting people to it, we can do that as well. And if you just type in their name, they should pop up here in the list because it knows everyone who's in your organization. And you can do it by their name or their email address, whichever is easier. I'm going to click add. And again, you can add more and more people. You can change their status from member or owner. So if they're an owner of this team, they can go ahead and make more changes like you can. But if you just keep them as a member, they can't make as many changes. So we're just going to add the one person for now. But again, you can add pretty much as many as you feel like you need to or want to. Click close. And so now you can see we are in the team and we're in the general channel here. Okay. And from here, we can add more people if we want to, which is going to look like it did before. We have the files section. We have all the same things, but we can create more channels, more subcategories here. And you can create a description for the channel too. You can also make it more private. So you can say anyone in this team is welcome to join and use this channel, or you can make it private. So it's only accessible to a specific group of people within the team. We'll do that one just an example so you can see what it looks like for this one. And see, now you can add members that are just in the Justice League team to this kind of Batman channel. So you can see it has a lock icon by it because only certain people are allowed in this specific channel. But we'll make more channels that are open to everyone. We'll make it standard. So you can see that time when we made it to open everyone in the Justice League team here, we didn't have to add people to it, right? It's just anyone in this Justice League team can join this and use the Superman channel if you want to. So again, you can make teams private or open to everyone in your organization, and then the same thing kind of with the subcategories of channels. You can make those private to only certain people within the team, or you can make available to everyone in the team. So do keep that in mind. And again, from here, you get all the same things. You can start a conversation, start a meeting with just everyone in this channel. Or if you go to the general channel, you can start a meeting, and that'll start a meeting with everyone in that team. Not everyone in the company, but just that team. So teams and then the subcategories channels are a great way to help organize everything for your company or business, or whatever you're using Microsoft Teams for, just to help keep things more organized. So if one department doesn't need to be involved with another department at your company, you can go ahead and keep those things separate, so it's more organized and less confusing for everyone. So teams are a great way to go ahead and break things up and keep it organized. So that's kind of a basic overview of the teams and channels section within Microsoft Teams. Hopefully that helps clarify a few things and helps you understand how you can better use this in your day-to-day working environment. Hopefully this video helps, and if it does, go ahead and subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this one on how to make technology work better for you. Thanks.